The Super Mario Bros. Movie just became the third highest grossing animated movie of all time, bringing in $1.25 billion globally, and it's still going. I went to see this movie with my family, including my 4-year-old daughter, and the entire family loved it. Illumination, the animation studio behind it, which is most known for Minions and Despicable Me, did an absolutely phenomenal job, and I think I can say with the agreement of, let's say, 96% of the fan base, that this was as close to a perfect movie for Mario as it could have been. They actually listened to fans and gave us everything that we wanted, touching on the nostalgia from every single Mario game in existence, which is something that Disney has sorely forgotten. Instead of just simply giving fans what we want, they have consistently tried to push ideologies onto its viewers, and thus they have been bleeding billions of dollars. With the success of the Avengers, I think it's without a doubt that the Super Smash Bros. Movie is coming. Fans have already started plotting the Nintendo Phase 1, with the most likely candidate for the next movie being Zelda. We have more information on the upcoming Zelda movie right after this. This video is brought to you by Sneak Energy, the powdered energy drink that tastes delicious and has no artificial flavorings or ingredients. Now with the new 150-gram tubs, so if you don't want to get a huge tub of a flavor you don't know for sure is good, you can go with the smaller portions. And for today, they sent me 3 flavors to try out: Cherry Bomb, Blue Raspberry, and Stealth. Cherry Bomb sounds pretty much as you'd expect, and it is quite delicious. Stealth, I had no idea what to expect, and that's because it is stealthy. You can barely taste it. And Blue Raspberry, well, you already know that that's the Riz. There's all sorts of vitamins and minerals in this, which definitely pump you up. There's 15 total flavors. I recommend the starter pack, which comes with 9 flavors and a shaker of your own. And that way you can experience which flavor you like the best and go from there. Sneak has already sold over 20 million drinks, so if you want to get started, look for a link in the description box down below. Now there is a rumor from Giant Freaking Robot saying that their sources at Illumination are already developing the Zelda movie, but I cannot 100% confirm this yet. It's probably way too early in the stages, but I do believe that the Mario movie started production in 2020, so it took about 3 years to finish, meaning if we are going to get a Zelda movie, it will probably be something like 2025. Screen Rant got the opportunity to interview the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo, who said, "There's nothing I can really comment on the moment regarding future movies, but we started with the fact that we've shared a vision of creation, so I think that there will be opportunities in the future." Additionally, Illumination CEO Chris Meledandri spoke about how he's been invited to join Nintendo's board of directors and sees more opportunities to work together in the future, and that they're incredibly focused on how fans will react to the film. But this was obviously before the Mario movie came out, so with the astronomical profit that they made on this movie, there's no doubt that they're going to make more. But with the success of Mario, we're without a doubt also going to get sequels and spin-offs, including Donkey Kong. But before we leave into the Avengers event of the Super Smash Bros. Movie, which I know everybody will rally behind, we first have to create movies for the rest of the cast, like Kirby and Star Fox. Disney is on the way down, and Illumination is on the way up. And as long as they follow the same formula of giving fans what we want, they're on a roadmap for tremendous success. Now, the main issue with Zelda is Link has never said a word, I don't believe. And while fans were hesitant about Chris Pratt's Mario, at the end of the day, the movie still accrued $1.25 billion, and it wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was going to be. In fact, I think he actually did a pretty good job. But the vast consensus among fans, me included, is that we would have preferred Jonathan Potts, the original voice of Mario. The Legend of Zelda is the second most popular game in the Nintendo franchise, with Mario selling over 100 million copies of its various games and Zelda at almost 60 million. I've been playing Zelda ever since I was about 4 years old, and I recently just no-lifed Tears of the Kingdom for the last week, finally beating it, and my god, that was just such a pleasurable experience. I would give that game a 10 out of 10, maybe a 9.9 out of 10, simply because weapons break, and I hate that. Yes, you can repair them. And what better way to celebrate the success of Tears of the Kingdom by announcing a Zelda movie in production? Let me just tell you that fans will go absolutely bonkers over a Zelda movie. I don't know how they'll capture all of the nostalgia from all the games because there is so many, but I'm sure that they can figure it out. In fact, the new mechanic of Tears of the Kingdom being able to build is one of the most unique and well-programmed mechanics in any game ever. In fact, developers are scratching their heads in how Nintendo even pulled this off in the first place. So is this going to be Link moving forward? Is this going to be a common occurrence? And in the movie, will he have Ultra Hand? There is a massive amount of content in the Zelda universe in order to create a movie on. And same with Mario, but surprisingly, they were able to fit all of it into the Mario movie. Again, I think this is something important that they need to follow for the rest of the movies. Give fans what they want, prey on their nostalgia, and don't leave anything out. And so, if they follow this formula, the Super Smash Bros. Movie will be, without a doubt, the highest grossing animated movie of all time. I could see that thing bringing in $2 billion plus. Of course, we also have to adjust for inflation and everything. Who is going to be the villain? Is it going to be the Master Hand, or are they going to bring an army of villains versus an army of heroes, and we get this crazy Avengers Endgame style battle? Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for this. I'm also a massive Smash Bros. Fan, if you didn't know. I've been playing it religiously since the very first one came out on Nintendo 64, and I would wait in line for days to be one of the first people to see a Super Smash Bros. Movie. I'm sure many of you would as well. Basically, Illumination has just opened a treasure chest full of content that Nintendo and Illumination combined can utilize to make an absolutely ridiculous amount of movies in the same fashion that Disney has went crazy with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And considering how kid-friendly Mario is and how much of a family movie it was, it appeals to an even larger audience than the Marvel movies, which aren't really suitable for children. There is people getting shot and stuff like that. Now, Zelda does have some darker themes and undertones, so will they be able to adapt that into the movie, or will they have to keep it kid-friendly as well? My guess is they're going to keep it as kid-friendly as humanly possible. They don't want to miss out on that family fun. That's a lot of extra cash and a lot of extra eyeballs filling up the seats of the movie theater. So without a doubt, obviously their main priority is money, and I think that they'll take a softer approach to Zelda and some of the other darker games in the Nintendo universe. So that's all the news we have for now, but I will definitely be letting you guys know if we get an update on this video. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited, please leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. It will boost my video because of the algorithm. Unfortunately, there was no One Punch Man manga this week. Murata is still recovering from some sort of illness, so that'll be back hopefully next Wednesday. So I'll see you guys soon for some more videos.